You're watching ABC7 News at 11.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Matter. It's going to be a First Alert weather weekend, so you may want to change any Mother's Day events that you have outside. Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan joining us now with your First Alert weather forecast. And Bob, when exactly should we expect that rain to roll in?
Well, I can tell you this, Jacqueline, it is going to be a First Alert weather weekend, but not so much the weekend, basically Sunday. And Sunday is when we're going to see the showers and storms around. Nothing severe at this point, but we will see some moderate to heavy rainfall. So Saturday looks okay. We're going to see some clouds, maybe a few showers, but Sunday will be the day that we're going to be going with a first alert on that. As far as the rain goes right now, there's quite a bit of it down to the south and west of us. This is all moving off to the northeast, but one thing to note that it has been weakening as it's been moving off in our direction. So there's some dry air still around. Here's a different look of that rainfall now. You can see a few showers down near Charlotte Harbor, some light rainfall there, but most of it has been weakening as it's pushing off basically to the north and a slight shift to the east. So again, that rainfall is going to be in our picture, not so much on Saturday, but on Sunday. And you can get a look at this high pressure ridge that has been dominating our weather. Is going to position itself well off the coast. That's going to give us that southeasterly wind flow, which will bring us a good chance for showers. We're going to go through the European model and show you. Basically, it's suggesting clouds on Saturday. And then as we move on into Sunday, you'll start to see that really fill in with showers and storms throughout the midday and continuing on into Sunday night. And it looks like this is not going to be over anytime soon. We'll have much more on that coming up in a few minutes. Jacqueline?
All right, we'll talk to you then. Thanks, Bob. A member of the Manatee County Planning Commission is calling it quits after a 600-home project was approved near Evers Reservoir in Bradenton. In part of his resignation letter, he warns county commissioners that they are building their way to a system failure. ABC7's Adam Cellini joins us live now from the site of that proposed project to explain what else this former commissioner is saying as he steps away. Adam?
Jacqueline, this proposed project, it'll be 600 homes right here along Honore Avenue near Evers Reservoir, which is currently just open space. And Al Horrigan's 3-page letter to Manatee County commissioners, among other things, he accuses some of those commissioners for having, quote, developer bias. Al Horrigan wrote a 3-page resignation letter to Manatee County commissioners Thursday that can be summed up in a few words.
I'm just wasting my time.
After 4.5 years on the Planning Commission, he now feels his voice is falling on deaf ears. In March, he asked commissioners to raise impact fees, which builders pay to the county for future use, from 90 to 100%. The difference could be millions of dollars. And more recently, when a proposed 600-home project near Evers Reservoir needed to change the comprehensive plan, he suggested negotiating to retain the land to connect Natalie Way to Honore Avenue to alleviate traffic. In both cases, commissioners voted the opposite.
They weren't willing to take the impact fees, and they weren't willing to take the right-of-way to get that road. If you're not willing to do that, then why am I here? What am I doing here?
Those new houses would be west of the reservoir, and Horrigan lives just to the east, where after 20 years, there's still no southern connector to Honore. He worries the county is building towards a system failure, since Honore is already jammed during rush hour.
That's my way out of Copper Ridge Trail. The biggest complaints that I hear from the residents that have been here a long time is, traffic.
The time to improve infrastructure may have passed. Horrigan says the county's budget is tapped out after the Fort Hamer Bridge and other road improvement projects, amplifying the loss of those extra impact fee dollars. So was his resignation a reaction or a message?
I'm just saying what I believe, and hopefully it hit home. Hopefully somebody it makes some difference, but it probably won't.
Reach out to county commissioners and planning staff, all unavailable for comment late this Friday afternoon and evening. But the county commissioners we were able to speak with over the phone told us in short that they were surprised and sad to hear Mr. Horrigan would be leaving that position. Reporting live here in Bradenton, I'm Adam Cellini. Jacqueline, back to you.
All right, thank you, Adam. The city of Sarasota has a new mayor. During a State of the City meeting today, Liz Alpert was named the new mayor, and with vice mayor going to Jen Ahern Koch. The position is ceremonial and changes every year. Outgoing Mayor Shelley Freeland Eddy thanked the city for allowing her to serve in that role. The new mayor says she wants to keep the city on track and continue to work at making Sarasota better.
Getting the Bay project going, getting some new transportation planning. I'm very excited about making that happen in the city, and just overall looking to make it an even better place than it is.
The mayor in Sarasota serves for 1 year and is voted on by commissioners. Sarasota police detectives are looking to identify the owners of these 2 cars that may be connected in this morning's shooting in the 1500 block of 20th Street. One car may belong to the suspect and another to a witness. If you have any information, you're being asked to contact the Sarasota Police Department. And a chaotic scene in Venice last night after 2 of the 3 bridges onto the island were temporarily closed. A hydraulic seal broke on the North Bridge, causing it to stay up. And then on the Venice Avenue Bridge, a car accident led to a vehicle fire. All of that happening at the same time, leaving first responders to decide which issue to handle first.
It was just one of those days where stars aligned up and it just kind of broke loose for a little bit.
The bridges were back up and running by this morning. First responders say they do have a contingency plan if bridges break in the future. And the DeSoto Bridge in Manatee County now clear after it was shut down due to a suspicious package. Earlier this afternoon, Bradenton police closed both the north and southbound lanes of the bridge that spans the Manatee River while they investigated what was in that package. The bridge was not closed for long. It took a police canine about 15 minutes to give the all clear on that package, which ended up being an artificial Christmas tree. And a warning for drivers tonight: be prepared to spend a little extra time this weekend on US 41. That's because construction begins Saturday on 2 new roundabouts. Crews will be working on new roundabouts on US 41 at 10th and 14th Streets in Sarasota. Nighttime work will begin on May 13th through the 17th at 10th Street. Now there may also be single lane closures between 9th Street and 15th Street, so keep that in mind. And just a reminder, you can check up to the minute traffic updates right on your phone. All you have to do is download our app by searching WWSB or My Suncoast in the App Store. There were more than 9,500 motorcycle accidents on Florida roads last year, along with over 6,000 bicycle crashes. Of those, 611 resulted in fatalities. Florida's warmer weather, of course, means there are a lot of bikes on our roadways, and the number goes up as summer approaches. The state consistently has among the highest number of bike accidents in the country.
We want to ensure that our motor vehicles are giving bicycles and motorcycles the amount of space they need. Remember, motorcycles and bicycles have the same rights as motor vehicles on the road. So a motorcycle gets an entire lane. If possible, we want to give that bicycle 3 feet of room.
Pikel says bikers and cyclists need to do their part as well by following laws that do not allow lane sharing or weaving in and out of traffic. A Florida man has been fined $120 million for a massive robocall operation. The Federal Trade Commission calling this one of the biggest and most dangerous illegal robocalling campaigns it's ever seen. That is just one of the many companies out there scamming callers. The commission has no idea how often these scam calls are happening, but they say they do receive at least 400,000 complaints every month, and those numbers are on the rise.
If people would stop picking up the phone every time they saw a number that they did not recognize, that would be the death knell to the whole robocall industry.
The commission says there are 4 steps that you should take: register, hang up, report, and block. First, register for the Do Not Call list at donotcall.gov. Second, hang up if you answer that call. Third, report the case. And fourth, block the spam calls through a cell phone app. There are several out there, and the FTC does not recommend one specifically. A recall alert tonight in effect for eggs in Florida. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reports 12 new cases of salmonella since last month. 11 people have been hospitalized, and the CDC says to check if your eggs were produced by Roseacre Farms, which can be found in public stores. You can return them for a full refund if you have bought them. An update now on an annual volunteer project that has become a staple in Sarasota Bay. Organizers calling this year's seagrass survey a huge success. Volunteers sweep Sarasota Bay with snorkeling equipment and kayaks to collect data. That data then helps scientists protect the bay's seagrass, which is an important habitat for fish. Since the 1980s, the survey shows seagrass meadows have increased by 54%. Information from the survey has also led to better water quality practices. And a show dedicated to helping improve the lives of veterans in need, filmed in Bradenton, is premiering this weekend. Military Makeover is a show that helps disabled veterans get a complete home makeover at no cost to them. And this weekend they're featuring Army vet Aaron Cornelius. Cornelius is an Army Sergeant First Class who became blind after an ambush in Iraq. You can watch the first part of Cornelius's home makeover right here tomorrow on ABC7 at 2 p.m. And the biggest fundraiser of the year on the Suncoast just wrapping up at this hour in downtown Sarasota, the 13th annual Dick Vitale Gala to raise funds for pediatric research happened tonight at the Ritz-Carlton. Hundreds of people paid $1,000 a plate to be up close and personal with dozens of sports celebrities. Among the honorees tonight, ESPN sportscasting legend Chris Berman, who said he was happy to be at the event.
We're trying to beat cancer. It doesn't affect you, me, somebody in our family, somebody there. It's the least we can do. Sports is a team. We need a team to beat this.
Organizers hope to raise $3.5 million tonight for pediatric cancer research. That would bring the 13-year total to $25 million. And this weekend is an easy opportunity to help your neighbors in need. The 26th annual Stamp Out Hunger National Food Drive is tomorrow. You can leave bags of non-perishable food next to your mailbox, and then tomorrow, mailmen will collect the donations. All day, volunteers with All Faiths Food Bank will be at drop-off locations across the Suncoast, loading trucks that will take those donations back to the food bank, which will then be sorted and distributed. Still to come on your Suncoast News, it's a First Alert weather weekend. We'll tell you the changes you can expect over the Mother's Day holiday. Plus, the list is out for top baby names in the U.S. We'll tell you if yours made the #1 spot.
Are you a food lover, restaurant goer, or home cook? Then check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, and helpful step-by-step videos. And you'll love the restaurant guide with direct links to your favorite Suncoast eateries. Whether you're cooking in or dining out, whet your appetite with tasty tips from Chef Judy at mysuncoast.com/dining.
My California Closets experience has been wonderful. My mother's a huge inspiration. Before she passed away, she would say, you should do something special for yourself. First time I saw my closet, I immediately thought, this is the best thing I've ever done for myself. I call it my Tiffany style closet. I mean, I can shop in my own closet every day. I love that. My name is Cynthia, and this is my California Closets story.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Since 2004, Embracing Our Differences has used the power of art and education to promote diversity. One way it accomplishes this is through its annual outdoor exhibition of 45 billboard-sized works of art, each accompanied by an inspirational quote. Join us in creating a community that is inclusive for all, where differences are embraced and individuality is celebrated. We invite you to celebrate the voices and visions of diversity and inclusion at this year's exhibit at Sarasota's Island Park.
According to a new survey by U.S. News & World Report, 3 of Alabama's top 4 hotels and resorts are part of the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail Resort Collection. The Grand Hotel Marriott Resort in Point Clear, the Battle House Renaissance Mobile Hotel and Spa, and the Renaissance Birmingham Ross Bridge Golf Resort and Spa. Hey, we didn't invent Southern hospitality, we just offer more of it. Visit rtjgolf.com/resorts to find out more.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
Well, Bob, some changes over the next few days. May want to keep that umbrella with you.
Yeah, it's been so dry lately, so hot lately, that this is going to be a big change to people. On top of that, you know, always Mother's Day, there's always plans to go outdoors and enjoy. My mom always liked to go to the beach, you know. And
I've heard that from so many people.
Yeah, it's not going to be the best. Here's what's happening right now. This is a Casey Key webcam showing the time lapse of what happened today. A lot of clouds moved in this afternoon, and that was associated with the system developing out to the west of us. So that, in terms with a very active subtropical jet stream and a trough of low pressure coming up from the south, will bring us a good chance for clouds on Saturday. There'll be a few showers too. But that's not the heavy rain day. The heavy rain day is going to be Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. And it looks like it sticks around and then eventually fades away Tuesday, but then it leaves a trail of moisture behind and a little bit of troughiness or instability, and that will allow us to see some at least scattered storms for the rest of the work week. So that's what we're looking at right now. Right now, the models really didn't depict all this heavier rainfall, but you'll notice it's been kind of shrinking and working its way west, the heavier storms that is. Some light rain trying to make it into our coast. The air is still pretty dry in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere, so I don't anticipate a lot of rainfall overnight and tomorrow. There'll be a few showers possible, but again, notice that most of the rain has been light and kind of moving off. What is going to happen is going to wrap around an area of low pressure that's in the central Gulf of Mexico. So that'll all be kind of drawn in that direction. You can kind of start to see that already as it makes its way north. There's a little bend off to the northwest, but would not be surprised to see a few light rain showers on Saturday. And then we'll see a better chance for showers and storms on Sunday morning, but the best chance comes Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. You can see that moisture working its way up. This is a trough of low pressure, a line of low pressure as opposed to a closed low, and that's going to be increasing our rain chances. A lot of tropical moisture down to our south, so this is going to be a big change for us on Sunday and into Monday and Tuesday. Winds out of the southeast now, and that southeast wind is what's going to bring us that higher humidity, obviously, and also looks as though we will see that tropical moisture down south has been bottled up all week long in the Keys. Head our way. 78 degrees, cloudy skies. It's not sunny, but cloudy, and the humidity at 79%. Winds are out of the southeast at 5. Not much of a sunset tonight. You know, last couple of nights I've gotten dozens of photos, but today just one or two, and this one from Fred Seeger. Not much of a sunset, but the high today was 92. That tied a record. Our normal high is 85 degrees. Now, get a look at this. This is a rainfall forecast model, and this takes you through Sunday, 10 o'clock. Now, this is going to be more, I think. We'll have more rainfall. This may be a little slow again, showing that rain heading in our picture. But you see these reds here? That indicates rainfall rates up to, rainfall totals up to 2.5 to 4 inches. And that's along the southeast and central portion of the state. This could be definitely in our area by late Sunday. So look for some heavy rainfall. Just what we needed, though. That'll help wash out the love bugs, at least temporarily. And we will see less of a fire danger on through all of next week. You see the little circle right there? That's a closed low in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And even at the surface, a low develops. So again, that's going to be sticking around, as I said, through Tuesday. It opens up, moves north, but leaves behind a little area of low pressure. And as far as temperatures go over the northeast, cooling down across parts of the northern plain states, but highs tomorrow will be warming up. 87 degrees into Kansas City, 91 in St. Louis. For boaters, tomorrow looks good. You have to avoid a few light showers. Seas running less than 2 feet. And the extended forecast. Well, here we go. Lots going on. Slight chance for showers tomorrow. Lots of clouds around. Temperatures near normal. We cool down because of the clouds on Mother's Day. Good chance for showers and storms, the heaviest in the afternoon and evening. That continues through Monday. Tuesday, it starts the weekend and moves away, but still leaves behind that moisture content. And with a little bit of sunshine throughout the day, we can expect a good deal of scattered showers and thunderstorms. It's not the start of our rainy season. As I always have told everyone, our rainy season really doesn't get going and kicks in until right around mid-June. Jacqueline?
All right, thank you so much, Bob. President Donald Trump unveiling his new plans to help lower pharmaceutical prices for consumers, but critics are already pouncing on the plan that they say abandons one of the president's key campaign promises. ABC's Brian Clark shows us the details.
The rising cost for prescription drugs is a problem the president says he wants to fix.
We will have tougher negotiation, more competition, and much lower prices.
Unveiling his plans in the White House Rose Garden.
My administration has already taken significant steps to get drug prices under control.
Among those steps, promote competition, get generic drugs to market faster, lower fees paid to middlemen, and block foreign countries from negotiating lower prices for their state-run health plans.
The American people deserve a health care system that takes care of them.
But his plan did not include his campaign pledge to use the massive buying power of the Medicare program to negotiate directly with drug companies to lower prices.
We reformed the drug discount program for safety net hospitals to save senior citizens hundreds of millions of dollars.
Last year, the president accused the pharmaceutical industry of, quote, getting away with murder.
Our plan takes steps to derail the gravy train for special interests by ending Obamacare's twisted incentives that actually encourage higher drug prices.
A new report on drug prices showed 3 of the largest U.S.-based drug companies increased prices on nearly all of their best-selling drugs, many by double digits. Brian Clark, ABC News, New York.
As the opioid epidemic continues to be an issue across the state, local organizations are joining the fight to find a solution. The Florida Department of Children and Families and CARES Outreach held an event today focused on overdose prevention and training. Coordinators were on hand to teach participants how to respond to an opioid overdose by using Narcan kits. While the number of overdoses have gone down on the Suncoast, organizers say the need for awareness is still great.
The stigma and misconceptions that still exist around people who suffer from addiction, there's just a lot of work that needs to be done, and this is, the first step in a very long road to addressing the problem, as a whole.
According to recent statistics, Sarasota County's overdose cases have dropped by 85%, while Manatee County's overdoses have decreased by 75%. Well, stay with us. Sports is next, but first, here's what's coming up on Jimmy Kimmel.
Tonight, Kimmel's jam-packed.
All right.
With the one and only Bill Hader.
This is really taking it up a notch.
Plus Senator Cory Booker, music from Ray Shremmerd, and why do animals attack this guy?
Maybe you're delicious?
Kimmel, tonight on ABC.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Picking out a new ceiling fan? That's a do-it-yourself. Installing your new ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do-it-yourself. For ceiling fans, rewires, or anything electrical, play it safe. And call on the trained electricians from your locally owned Mr. Sparky. It's no accident that so many of our customers are repeat customers. Trust Mr. Sparky for all your electrical repairs.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
My credit score was not that great.
I didn't understand what went into my credit score.
It was overwhelming.
Do you want to attain better credit health but don't know where to start? Credit Sesame can help by providing you a free credit score.
I love the app. It's so easy to use. It's like having your own financial coach.
Credit Sesame broke my credit score down into things that I understood, and it made me think, I can do this.
And the awesome thing about Credit Sesame, it's free.
It's 100% free.
You don't need to go it alone. Get started today at creditsesame.com.
Ever since I can remember, I've been intrigued by industrial design and the optimization.
Wait, that's passion? Ever since I can remember, my passion has been industrial design. We need 3D printers for Miss Adams' engineering program so that we are ready to solve 21st century challenges.
Impressive. Think It Up is a new initiative to support student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classroom today? Think It Up.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now, we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos, to use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
Watch ABC7 wherever you are. Just search ABC7 on your streaming device to keep up with the Suncoast from the comfort of your couch. Download ABC7 now to watch us on TV anytime you want. ABC7, we're here for you wherever you are.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Now, sports.
The Eastern Conference Finals beginning tonight in Tampa. The Lightning favored to beat Washington and advance to the Stanley Cup Finals, but the Capitals determined to take the win. In that they did. The final score tonight, 4-2. And the Rays starting a 3-city road trip in Baltimore tonight. In the bottom of the 6th, the Orioles are up by 1. 2 outs for the Orioles, Jonathan Schoop, who lines one to right center, and the Rays' Carlos Gomez can't seem to get there. Goes to the wall, and Mancini comes all the way around to score as Schoop lines up with a double. The final score there, 3-1 for the Orioles. And a follow-up now to a former NFL cheerleader's efforts to change the way cheerleaders are treated in the league. Sarasota lawyer Sarah Blackwell represents a former New Orleans Saints cheerleader and a former Miami Dolphins cheerleader who says they were harassed and discriminated against by the NFL. Blackwell sent a letter to the NFL offering to drop the threat of a lawsuit in exchange for $1 and a meeting with Commissioner Roger Goodell. While the NFL says it is open to a meeting, the league did reject the settlement and meeting with Goodell. Blackwell says she is working with the NFL to set a date for that meeting. That's a look at sports tonight. We'll have your winning lotto numbers straight ahead.
I was always worried and scared. Mom was in pain. She wasn't going to get any better, and all the trips to the ER were painful for all of us. Then we called Tidewell Hospice, and everything changed. Now she has care in our home when she needs it, surrounded by family. We know we don't have much time left with Mom, but we decided to make the best out of that time. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to mesobook.com.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Who else has been taking your prescriptions? Keep your medicine and your family safe and secure. Mind your meds. To learn how we can help, visit the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids at drugfree.org.
My name is Stephen Jaffe. The law firm's name is Farmer Jaffe. One of the beautiful things about Julius is he's always smiling, and it becomes infectious. The fact that Julius has a disability has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of work that he's done. Just a great person you want on your staff.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
For the fourth year in a row, Emma was the top girl's name according to an annual list released by the Social Security Administration today. Liam pushed out last year's champ Noah to claim the top spot for boys. When it came to girls' names, Emma was followed by Olivia, Ava, Isabella, and Sophia. For the boys, Liam and Noah were followed by William, James, and Logan. So I guess you chose not too bad of a name.
Yeah, my wife did a good job there. You know, I know all the names, all those girls too are her friends.
Really?
So yeah, every one of those. And William is a good name. That's my middle name.
Okay.
So we like that as well. Bob's easy. B-O-B, spelled the same way, backward, forward, not a problem. Showers and storms expected for Sunday especially, and into Monday and Tuesday. Tomorrow, I still count for mainly cloudy skies, but there will be some showers scattered about throughout the day, hit or miss.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Bob, and thank you all for joining us tonight. You have a great night and a wonderful weekend, and a happy Mother's Day
Happy
to all
Mother's
of you
Day to
moms
all the
out there.
mothers.
And here's a live shot of Times Square tonight. Have a good weekend.